I'd like to welcome everyone tuning in, watching Russellville Junior High. We got 8th and 9th grade football coming up tonight. It's both team hosting Lakeside. They'll be off next week. So if you're around the area, it's cleared up a little bit. Good chance to come on down and watch your 8th and 9th grade Whirlwinds. 8th grade game will be first, 7-minute quarters. 9th grade after that. And 9th grade 8-minute quarters. So it's a home opener for the Whirlwinds tonight. We have a Cyclone home opener tomorrow night. But if you can't make it, we'll have the game up here on YouTube. And also for people who do go to the game, we'll always try to post this and keep it up after the live shot so you can watch the action and go back and rewatch it. Well, a couple minutes away from the coin toss. In fact, a couple minutes away from kickoff. We're actually getting ready to do the coin toss, so we'll check in on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Cyclone Stadium in tonight's game between the 8th grade Russellville Whirlwinds and 8th grade
Coach Turner doing the PA
Rams.
for the 8th grade game.
We extend our very special welcome to our guests from Lakeside. Captains for tonight for Lakeside, number 8, Bentley Jester. Number 11, Price White. Number 30, Jakari Giddens. And for your 8th grade Whirlwinds, number 16, Dusty Newberry. Number 19, Cleo Ravy. And number 52, Luke Oliver.
We also understand, since we're not on the radio tonight, we can always show you band, but the band is not performing at halftime tonight. I think the next home game is when they'll have their first performance. I think that call was made before the weather. Whirlwinds won the toss and they elect to receive.
Russellville has won the toss and has decided to catch.
Logan Friaudenhoven, number 9, is going back. He's not the deep man, though. Deepest right now is Jaden Rosales, number 30. Deepest man for the Whirlwinds back at the 15. They're moving the front line of the Whirlwinds up. They're back at the 40. And now that's going to move up the deep man for Russellville. I think that's Jamari Willis along back there with Rosales. And they're sitting at the Whirlwind 20-yard line.
Kicking it off tonight for Lakeside Rams is number 8, Bentley Jester. Set to receive, number 31, Jaron Amaya.
That's Rosales there taking at the 28, breaking a couple tackles there and before he stopped it. You're going to mark him at the 41. 14-yard return there by Rosales.
Take over first and 10 from the 40-yard line.
I'll switch footballs. You get to play offense with your football and kick your football. So that was Lakeside's ball. So switching it in and out, and Russellville has it at the 41-yard line. Grayson Bonds, the quarterback, counting his men, making sure you got 11. Rosales, the running back, behind him. Wide receiver the far side is Cohen Loop. As a read play straight up to Rosales, and it'll be maybe gain a half yard. Looks like he's trying to spin away from the tackle there.
On the run, Jaden Rosales.
And Russell just moved.
Ball start on the Whirlwinds.
That'll move us 5 yards back.
Tyson Bonus Buffalo Bites and Hot Wings have that tasty kick of flavor. So they're
They got a back to the 36-yard line. They had the video board here playing. Bring a man in motion. That's for Aldenhoven. They're going to give it to Rosales. He'll get back the penalty yards and then some. Pushing forward. They got him to the 47. That'll bring up 4 yards to go on second down. The penalty did not lose down. It was just a 5-yard penalty. Man in motion is for Aldenhoven. Again, same play. This time Rosales pushing left, and he won't quite make midfield there. 3rd and short coming. 8th grade games, the way in junior high in general, the way it's run, you got to maximize your opportunities because, like, the clock starts on change of possession, and clock is running a lot more than a high school game. And of course, in 8th grade, just 7-minute quarters. You can really have a ball control offense, and sometimes your offense might only get the ball once or twice a half, depending on who you're playing. On 3rd and short, try to draw off sides. A hard count by Bonds. Didn't get him jump neutral zone. It's an automatic dead ball if they do jump. Now they'll shift alignment here. Rosales to the right. Low snap, and they'll punt that one. And it was partially blocked there, but picked up by Russellville. Russellville trying to say it's their ball. Doesn't matter if they recover it. Once you kick it, it's got to cross the line and then be touched by Lakeside. So on that quick kick on 4th down, trying to get them to go where now they're having discussion. And they're going to stop the clock and talk about it. They're going to put 3:49 left. They're going to measure this. I thought it had to cross the line of scrimmage before it was a free ball, but I'll be honest with you, I lost the ball there. And it did not make the line to gain.
Turnover on downs will be 1st down on the 48-yard line for the Lakeside Rams.
Now here's a rule that's different than high school. Junior high, as soon as they blow it ready, the game clock actually moves on to ready for play. In high school and college and pro, the ball has to be snapped first. Positive yards there. We'll pick up 5.
Big tackle by number 77, Jordan Price.
Price there on the stop. Okay, Horton rushing in from his defensive back standpoint. Screen pass out there. That is a forward pass. They got the 1st down and more. Tripped up, but they get in the red zone. They're going to mark them down at the 19-yard line.
pass. Number 8, Bentley Jester, brought down on the.
Waiting for the change before they start the clock. Big gain down there on into the red zone. Still haven't set the chains, and now they say we're ready for play. Straight give, trying to bounce it outside. He spun down there at the 13. Big gain on first down. Bring up second down and 6.
Number 7, Jack Hurd.
They got us to move, and that'll be a first down because of yardage. First and goal.
Offsides by the Whirlwinds.
Watching the chains over there, you can see them moving. They're moving the 9th grade players from Lakeside away. They have to be within the 25, so they can't be any further down there, even if they aren't involved in the game. First and goal from the 8. Missed tackle there, angling for the corner and into the end zone for the score.
Touchdown, Lakeside Raiders.
Got outside there a little bit. Russellville did not have the outside containment. They're going to go for 2. Spreading Russellville out. Let's see if they try to go inside here. Nope, they're going to roll out. The lefty throw for the 2-point play, and they get that. And Lakeside leads it 8-0. Russellville turning it over on downs. Lakeside scoring on their first opportunity. We'll be right here tomorrow night for Cyclone football as they have their home opener against Sylvan Hills. We'll also be simulcasting on the radio, KCJC 102.3. Umbrellas are coming out. It's starting to not rain hard, but it's picked up a little bit. Wind is at the backs of Russellville. They'll have that for a couple more minutes. About the same spot, maybe not quite as deep. Juggled there. Rosales. I think that's about the same spot that Russellville started
Flag on the play.
their first drive. However, flag on this one. Flag on the far side there. You kind of see it. 42. Horse collar tackle. That'll put us in Lakeside territory to start this drive. Be tacked on to the end of the run.
Looks like a penalty on the Rams. That'll bring us up to the 43-yard line. First and 10 for the Whirlwinds.
Rosales is going to be dropped for a 2-yard loss on this one.
Jaden Rosales on the hand up for the carry. Loss of about 2.
Second down and 12. Bonds back to pass. Being chased and dropped back at the 47. Got flushed out almost immediately there. Could not get away from pressure. Trying to keep his eyes downfield. And it's third and a long ways. The Whirlwinds needing the 33-yard line for a first down. There's a completed pass there to, Freyaudenhoven. I said it was Hunter, but it's Logan. Positive yards at the 46, but bringing it up fourth down. Fourth down and 13.
Was complete to number 9, Logan Freyaudenhoven.
Hard count there. Let's see if Grayson backs up to kick it away again. Play clock at 33. They got some time. They can run this down if they want to, but if they're going to kick it, they have the wind at their back right now. But they may want to think about it. And they do want to think about it. Coming in the first quarter, Russellville facing 4th and 13 when we start the second quarter. Trying to get him to start the clock. There we go. Fourth down. Russellville going to go for it. Bond's in trouble. Escaping pressure there. He'll heave this one downfield. It's complete to Rosales, who has the first down, but credit Grayson for extending that play. Russellville converting on 4th and 13 there. Rosales dodging a man in the backfield. Gets in the red zone there. Pickup of more than 7 depending on where they spot it. They give him 8. Second down and 2. Give it to him to let him pick up the first down. He does. He gets inside the 10. The Whirlwinds looking at first and goal.
Picks up the first down.
Bonds throwing that, looked like it might have been tipped or something. It overshoots.
Pass was deflected.
Yeah, it was deflected.
Don't slip.
Play clock at 30, plenty of time here. And even though they didn't give us the 9-yard line, it's still second and goal. Russellville could not get a first down without scoring. Low snap and forward toss, and on a little pitch play and a lose yardage, that went to Jamari Willis. Third down and goal from the 13. If you know you're going for it on fourth down, you don't have to go for it here. Go for the whole thing. Oh, and that one's going to be picked off as Bonds was hit as he threw it. Russellville giving chase. Able to keep him out of the end zone, but big turnaround there. Big turn of events there. Whirlwinds had it first and goal, and now it's going the other direction. Need a stop from the defense. Bond's just trying not to take a sack there because you know you're probably going for it on fourth down. It's hit as he threw it, and it was picked off. Positive yards on first down there. That one juggled but caught. Slung down, and they're going to give it another, mark him a yard short and bring up third down. He stepped back away from the first down line on his own. I think he had the first down if he would have just gone down as soon as he caught it, but need a big stand here. Russell's in the neutral zone. And that'll give them a first down. They went on a hard count.
First down for the Lakeside Rams.
Going for the end zone. It is complete for the touchdown. They took a shot on first down, and they go up by 14. Lakeside will get the ball to start the second half. Russellville would really like to put points on the board because don't want to go down 3 scores if their Lakeside scores on their first possession. Stopped them there, so it'll stay at 14. 3:59 left in the first half.
No good on the Lakeside Rams. Stopped by number 50, Everly Carranza.
Deep kick there. They'll go all the way to the end zone, and automatic dead ball when it crosses the goal line.
Touchback in the end zone. Will draw. First down for the Whirlwinds.
That's one of the changes you see there with 8th grade, 9th grade. They start the clock on change of possession. Bonds, they're going to blow it dead. The football was on the turf, but they blew it dead. I think we fell on it anyway. Grayson was hit as soon as he pulled it. And they'd stopped the clock here, so we'll get it back reset. So when you see our clock moving up and down, we're trying to keep it set with the stadium clock. And they just got Lakeside to move. We'll get those 5 yards back from the tackle for loss and bring up 2nd down and 10.
For the Whirlwinds.
Offsides once again. This is a result of an overly aggressive defense, and you catch them back-to-back offside penalties, and Lakeside wants to take a timeout. Their coach wanting to talk to their team about this. Tell them to watch the football instead of listening to the quarterback. Whirlwinds lost their season opener at Farmington. This is their home opener tonight. The Cyclones are coming off a 10-7 victory at Greenbrier. They're 1-1 on the season. They have their home opener tomorrow night against Sylvan Hills. Sylvan Hills currently on a 12-game losing streak. They 0-2 this season. They lost all 10 games last year. Jason Hole is their coach, and he was their offensive coordinator for 4 years before taking over, and he's yet to coach his team to a victory. And he's a Sylvan Hills graduate. It's funny, you take over as OC, and they've switched back when last time the Cyclone fans saw him. They're running a sort of a double wing or wing T offense, and now they're a little bit more spread. Low snap on 2nd down. Bond's going to throw this one and throws it incomplete. Saves some yardage there. Lakeside just in the backfield a lot tonight, early, and not giving Grayson much of a chance. Rosales, and boy, he's hit, but he was able to make some positive yards. And I know you're deep in your own end, but it's going to be interesting here to see if they go for it on 4th and 3. Russellville may run the clock all the way down to at least, if you punt it away, you milked as much time as possible. They're lining up, 6 seconds on the clock, and Russellville just jumped. I don't think Russellville is going to go for it. I think they're just trying to draw them off sides, milk as much time as possible. Well, you give it back to them, you're trying to not leave them with as much time, but now on 4th down, clock won't start until – oh, no, they're going to start the clock right now, so Russellville can run more time off the clock. They will punt this one away. That's a dangerous play by Lakeside there. No reason to touch that punt. As soon as they touch it, it's a live ball, and you can see their coach coming on the field. That's what he's upset about. Don't touch the punt because that's a live ball as soon as he touches it. Lakeside will get the ball to start the second half, but I'm sure they're going to get greedy here and try to tack one on here late. Be a perfect time for a turnover. Nice tackle there, and I know you're getting up yardage, but you're fine with making the tackle because it eats up some time. Lakeside going a little bit quicker here, under 2 minutes to go. Second down and about 5. They got that snap off quick and now in trouble, but he's able to get rid of it, and they've got the first down, shedding a tackler there. Russellville can't make the tackle until he gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 1:36 left. And a fresh set of downs. Clock will start on the snap. Throw this one for the end zone. They got a man open, complete for the touchdown. Very similar to the second touchdown they scored, but this time the quarterback didn't throw it too short. He didn't have to come back to it. Good throw there. Makes it 20-0. And the good part is Russellville can have 92 seconds to do something with it, all 3 timeouts. Lakeside 1 for 2 on 2-point conversions so far. I think Russellville got in the neutral zone there. All the penalties have either been false starts or offsides with the exception of one. Lakeside was whistled for a horse collar tackle on one of the kickoff returns. That'll put Lakeside half the distance to the goal. Make it a little bit easier on the 2-point try. Two-point try is good, 22.
The 2-point conversion is good for the Lakeside Rams.
Just a 5-minute halftime on 8th grade, 15-minute halftime on the 9th grade. And again, I think the Whirlwind Band is not performing tonight. They're not marching. On the big screen, they're showing a live look here. How about that? Live look from Cyclone Booth. This one squirts past Russellville. Whirlwinds, I mean, it's a free ball. Whirlwinds at least able to collect it there at the 8. Jamari Willis able to save that. If it rolls, again, if it rolls past the goal line, it's a dead ball. You get the ball at the 20. That one was not getting anywhere close to the goal line. Whirlwinds still with all 3 timeouts. And, you know, even if you run the football here, you're trying to maybe break one. So you don't have to throw it. You'd run the football and use your timeouts to stop the clock. Rosales, Russellville has made some yards like this. They haven't broken anything running the football. However, they've made 5, 6, sometimes 8 yards. 8 yards has been their longest carry. Second down here, but the clock rolling in Russellville. Unless they do something big here, probably not going to try anything. In fact, they don't actually have to snap it again. As I look now at the play clock, there's a 3-second differential. So they can let the clock run all the way out if they want to. Lakeside will get the ball to start the second half. And it looks like Russellville will. It's halftime. The Whirlwinds down 22-0. Be a 5-minute halftime. Once they get all the teams settled, the official will start the clock.
0, your Whirlwinds. Please remember that the concession stand is open to all people that are needing food or drinks. Please take a visit.
Have the Whirlwind cheerleaders, and then the dance team I think is going to perform here.
Tyson boneless buffalo bites and hot wings have that tasty kick of flavor, so they're perfect for any get-together. If there are any left when your guests arrive, Tyson Anytizers Chicken. More kicks of flavor, more smiling snackers, more to love. Tyson.
There's your Whirlwind cheerleaders. And now the Whirlwind dance team. And the Whirlwind dance team.
Tyson.
Whirlwinds kicking off here. Did not kick off in the first half. Yeah, we'll have ninth grade action coming up after this. You know, if you ever want to wonder if we're on, of course, you can always check Cyclone Booth, but we'd love to see you subscribe. We'd love to see those numbers go up. But also, you can download the free EAB app, and it has an audio link if you want to just listen to Cyclone games, also the video link. And it's also got that for other schools around the area and all across the state, from Jonesboro all the way to here in Russellville. That's a live ball scooped up there at the 31, and they fell down. So dead ball there.
Hit by Brian Martinez will bring up the Lakeside Rams on the 34-yard line.
Russellville in the first half got Lakeside in a 3rd down and long on their first possession. A screen pass really kind of flipped the tables there. Stopped them there on 1st down. But since then, what I was going to say is Lakeside's really had some success on 1st down. Getting 5-6 yards on 1st down, and that really allows them to open it up a little bit. 3-man front here. Now, both teams were pretty successful in drawing the other team off sides in that first half. Changing the play a little bit, 19 seconds to snap it, screen pass far side. This is the play that got a big gain there and dropped for a loss. However, I think that's going to be a face mask against us. You know, it was quick, so I don't know if it's going to be a 15-yarder or not, but because it did turn the head, but it was real quick on it, so we'll see what they decide to do. They just call it 5-yard inadvertent face mask, but it allows them to replay 2nd down.
Second and about 7 yards.
So 2nd down once again. That negates a pretty good play on that screen pass. They're going to hand this one off on 2nd down. Russell will stop them after about a 2-yard gain. 3rd down and 4 coming up.
Tackle made by Jordan Price. That'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Try that hard count now, that clap. A completed pass there. That's enough for the 1st down. Whirlwinds, Cohen Loop in there trying to stand him up. Stood him up. They could get him more, but they do get the 1st down and get the midfield.
Host of Whirlwinds.
Handoff here running short side of the field. He got some room after the stiff arm. Flying down the sideline there. Tried to cut back. Still got on his feet. Finally pushed out of bounds there. They get into the red zone. Whirlwinds had a chance there early, but the stiff arm. And then he wasn't touched until he got deep into Russell territory. Taken down there at the 10. That was Jordan Price in on the stop.
Tackle on the play by number 77, Jordan Price. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Rams.
This time they've overloaded the short side of the field with the S-back and the 2 receivers. Quick slant there, goes down to complete it. He's got the first down, but because it was a low throw, unable to get any more yards, he gets the first down, but 1st and goal, right at the 1.
The pass by number 13, Cooper Truss, is complete to number 8, Bentley Jesper.
This will be a quarterback keeper, and he's in for the score. It's been all Lakeside. They open the second half with a score. They'll go for 2 here. 2 of 3 on 2-point plays. Same play they scored a touchdown on. The running back was a lead back there, and they get the 2 points. 30-0. 3:13 left to play in the third.
Two-point conversion by the Lakeside Rams is good.
Hits at Russellville, able to fill this one. They can grab it. I'll say able to fill this one closer than inside the 10, but Lakeside able to come up with it. Again, live ball. The last one had squirted away to inside the 10-yard line. This one, a turnover, goes over back to Lakeside as the Whirlwinds just couldn't cover it. Well, when it rains, it pours. You can see, see the rain on the screen coming down a little harder here. Not bad, but harder drops. Defense needs something positive to happen. Need a turnover or something. Right up the middle, and a lot of yards there on first down. Russellville does bring him down there. Is that Osborne on the stop? I think that was. I think it was Brendan Osborne. Wait for the official PA guy to give us coming up from a safety spot. Second down and 8 officially. No flag there. They get the first down, second effort, and inside the 20. Quarterback keeping this one. Now trying to bounce it outside. Gets the edge, and is he in? They stepped out? No, they're going to say touchdown. He got in.
Touchdown, Lakeside Ram.
Looked like one official was trying to mark him out around the 3. He was pointing, didn't blow his whistle or anything. Minute 42 left. 2-point play is good, 38-0. Lakeside scored twice here in the second half. Russell's offense has not been on the field because of the miscues in the kicking game. This one fielded cleanly. Cutting back is for Aldenhoven. Picked up more than 10 yards on that return, and Russellville will start at the 46-yard line. A personal foul, face mask. So that's the second personal foul penalty called on Lakeside. There was a horse collar tackle on a kickoff return in the first half. This one also on a kickoff return. Whirlwinds' best starting field position of the game here at the 39-yard line. Heading into a stiff wind. Low snap. Bonds back to pass. He's going to throw across the middle. It's incomplete. Had for Aldenhoven there, but a really good defensive play by the Lakeside defender. Bonds going to chunk this one, and a little bit underthrown, and is intercepted. I think the wind, going against that wind, held it up a little bit. And that'll end the third quarter. Whirlwinds trailing 38-0, one more quarter to go. We'll walk it to the other end before we start the fourth. if you're tuning in tomorrow and you're around a radio, turn on 102.3 KCJC. We have a pregame show, full-blown pregame show on Friday nights, and we get to hear from Coach Wheeler. We'll talk a little bit about the history between this week Russellville and Sylvan Hills. So this will be the 14th meeting between the two teams, and Russellville owns the series, but barely, a 7-6. But also, when the game concludes on 102.3, it's the Friday night scoreboard show, and that goes from 10 o'clock until midnight, hosted by Rex Nelson, the voice of the OBU Tigers. Here's the give straight up the middle, and they'll pick up 3 yards, maybe 4, depending on the spot. That's from 10 until midnight on FM 102.3, the home of Cyclone Sports. And also right here on Cyclone Booth, we won't have the scoreboard show for you, but we'll have the audio of the pregame show and, of course, all the video. And, again, if you download the EAB app, you can, not just check out Russellville. You can check out Valley View, the Rice Birds of Stuttgart, Atkins, Dardanelle. I mentioned Jonesboro. West Memphis is on there. Schools all across the state, all a part of EAB Sports. Owns a lot of streams and radio stations, and even in college, Arkansas Tech and Arkansas State. Stop there. 3rd down and short for the Lakeside Rams. Again, 9th grade action coming up next. These teams had the week off, or Russellville's 8th and 9th grade played 2 weeks ago at Farmington. They had last week off because, remember, they had moved the high school game at Greenbrier to Thursday night, and they have next week off. So it'll be a little while. It'll be October before they have another home game, the Whirlwinds. But the good thing is they close with a lot of home games. So I think 5 of their last 6 games are at home. 3rd and short. Just going to get outside. Do we bring him down? And close? No, they're going to say 1st down. Sportsmanship rule is in effect, so they don't have to stop the clock. Russellville threatened a couple times, but just couldn't get on the board scoring-wise. They've been in Lakeside territory 3 different times.
Made by Everly Quran.
Second down and short, pick up a yard. Be 3rd and short now.
Brought down by a host of Whirlwinds. I'll bring up 3rd and 1st.
They're going to have to take a timeout as the clock is winding down.
Timeout called by the Lakeside Rams.
Soft snap there, but breaking a tackle the backfield. Able to get the first down. There's the give here on 1st and 10. 3-yard pickup. Wrestled down there. I think that's Jordan Price again. Boy, he's having a night. A lot of tackles there by Jordan. They'll have to snap it at least one more time. Quarterback keeper here. Does not get the first down, and that'll be your ball game. Lakeside Whirlwinds lose this one 38-0. We'll take a little break and have 9th grade action coming up. It's scheduled for 7 o'clock, so it may be a good 25 minutes or so. We'll set the clock, our clock here with the stadium clock when they get that set. But we're expecting them to not start it early. We're expecting them to start about 7 o'clock. So that's about 25, 27 minutes from now.
Young gun with the quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder.
Please remain standing as we say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a brief moment of silence. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cyclone Stadium.
Welcome for the 9th grade game. Russellville Whirlwinds coming into the game 0-1 on the season. They lost a couple weeks ago to Farmington. Had an off week last week. Have an off week next week. Rainy night here in Russellville. The band's not going to, I think they're going to perform, but I don't think they're going to be in the stands because of the rain. They had it off and on during the 8th grade game, but people started going to the ponchos and the umbrellas during the umbrellas, sorry, listen to the PA guy, the umbrellas had to start going to that in between games, so rain kind of picked up a little bit. Do have that stiff wind coming out of the north. You can see the captains. It looks like Russell will be going into the wind. Lakeside's won the toss, and they elect to receive. That's kind of how we started the 8th grade game. Russellville had won the toss and elected to receive. 8-minute quarters for the freshman game.
Will receive the football to begin the game. Whirlwind fans, get excited. It's game time.
8th grade team lost 38-0. Russell, 9th grade team, freshman team trying to get that one back. Whirlwinds are coached by Tim Cawthorn. He's the head coach this year. Assistant coaches Tony Jones, Sean Caldwell, Jordan Duval, and Jonathan Bryant. So the Whirlwind's going to be kicking into that wind, very stiff wind. We'll see if they want to keep it low or they want to surprise on side. We'll see. Kicking off is Ashton Waldron for the Whirlwinds. Gets the go-ahead. This one deep into the wind. That's fielded at the 9. Upended there at the 30. Boy, he put something on that one to be kicking into that stiff wind and landed at the 9. And that's where Lakeside will take over at the 32-yard line. So a 23-yard return on the opening kickoff. Again, junior high rules a little bit different. Change of possession. They start the clock. That's why the clock's rolling now. In high school and up, ball has to be snapped on the change of possession. First down, the stacked wide receivers here to the short side of the field. Snap was a little bit off, but they do get the handoff and gets positive yards to the 37. Lakeside wanting to start with the football and make Russellville go into the wind, but again, you get that wind. Russellville's going to get it the wind if they want to start the third quarter. You get to pick. And they may take it fourth quarter. Here's an offsides call. We saw 5 offside penalties in that 8th grade game. 2 called on Lakeside on back-to-back plays. 3 called on the Whirlwinds. That'll make a 2nd and 6 to a 2nd and 1.
We'll make a 2nd down and 1 for Lakeside.
You got one-on-one coverage, and that's well overthrown. Good time to take a shot there, Lakeside felt, on 2nd and 1. They know they can try to get it on 3rd and 1. Two receivers to on the right side, one on the far side. Going to move the S back over here. Which means running play, and they do with the Tebow play, and they've got the first down here. The quarterback keeps it to the 44. A first down for Lakeside. We'll try to monitor the clock. It is here in the stadium because they should have stopped it there, but they didn't. So if we're not stopping it, probably means they're not stopping it here. We'll try to monitor and keep it as close as possible. 3 wide receivers here on first down to that far side, and now empty backfield. But quarterback draw once again. This one, it's to midfield. A pickup of 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd down and 4. They're going to mark him down to 49, so make it 2nd and 5.
A 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5, right at midfield.
This one, again, a home opener for the Whirlwinds. A week off last week, lost at Farmington the week before. They lost the 8th and the 9th grade game. Back to pass on 2nd and 5. Rolling out and going to be stopped there after about 1.5 yards, maybe a 2-yard gain. And you do get into Whirlwind territory. They need the 46 for a first down. And off there, Russellville got penetration, but they can't wrap up before he gets the first down. That'll stop the clock there as they move the chains. He dodged a man in the backfield. Russellville met him about 1 yard before he got the first down yardage, but just got enough. 1st and 10 for Lakeside. Now 2 wideouts to each side. Russell moving a little on that hard slap, but not jumping into the neutral zone.
1st and 10 Lakeside, ball spotted at the 46-yard line.
Motion here. Screen pass set up. Juggled but caught. He's got the yardage to the 42-yard line. Had the blockers well out in front of him on that. Russell able to fight through it just to pick up a 4 on the play. They've had a bunch of different formations. This is one we saw in the very first play of the game. Little trap play, trying to bounce it outside. Wasn't designed to go there, but the speed will get him there. But a nice tackle on that far side by Parker Jackson to save the first down. And it'll be 3rd down and 1.
First down yardage, but just short. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
We have no score here. Around 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Here on 3rd and 1, again, got the first down. They're converting the 3rd downs here on this first drive of the game.
David Smith on the stop.
David Smith stopping for the Whirlwinds, but 3:13 left. They'll stop the clock just for a moment to get the chain set. Look for the man in the white hat to start it. In fact, they've started the clock. We're waiting on him. First and 10. This one straight give and gets inside the 30, taking on a tackler and staying on his feet. getting the first down into the red zone inside the 20 before he steps out of bounds at the 18. 2:44 left. 8-minute quarters. They've held the ball this entire time. Since he got out of bounds, the clock won't start until the ball snap. Empty backfield here. Last time was quarterback draw, this time 2, and he only gets a yard. We have a late flag coming in. This is going against Lakeside, I think.
Flag on the play.
I think this is a hold here from inside the line. Looked like to me, but we'll wait and see. Oh, no. They're going to mark it against Russellville. Would they get a face mask? I thought it was against. Yeah, I thought it was a holding penalty, but half the distance to the go on the personal foul. It's not an automatic first down. And in fact, they have first down and 1. You don't see this too often. There is no automatic first downs in high school, junior high football. They mark off the half the distance, and it's first down and about a foot. So officially 1st and 1. They're going to give it here, and they've got first down here inside the 5, and it'll be 1st and goal coming.
On the stop,
They had the wind at their back, but they've only thrown one pass, and it was a screen pass. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line for the Rams. Tight formation with a couple S-backs behind the line. Running play here, and they've got the touchdown. Well, they made the drive look easy, converting 3 third downs and get the score. They went for 2 every time on the 8th grade side, but you see that a lot because not a lot of 8th graders have kickers. We'll see. I think they're going to go for 2 here. When you get the 2-point play, you get to pick if you want it on the left hash mark, right hash mark in the middle, or they'll take it right down the middle. And same play they've used to score, and this one goes off the right side for the 2-point conversion. 8-0, Lakeside leads it. 1:58 left in the first, and Russellville Whirlwinds will finally get their offense on the field after that touchdown drive by Lakeside. All right, ready for the kickoff. Live ball as soon as it goes 10 yards. Saw that come into play in the 8th grade game. This one fielded at the 15-yard line. This is Talon Heinzman trying to get to the corner. He does, and he'll step out of bounds shy of the 30. Quarterback, we know 14, Lucas Stokes. He's on the sidelines on Friday nights. He can potentially play in a high school game, but I think he's just sort of the emergency quarterback in case they need it. As soon as he plays a second in the high school game, he can no longer play for the junior high team. So they're just having him up there to kind of gain experience, but Stokes going to be the man here. He played 2 quarters of 8th grade and 2 quarters of 9th grade last year, playing 4 quarters of 9th grade this year. Empty backfield. Heinzman in motion, a little forward pitch. That's a pass, and he'll get the corner there. Takes a big lick at the 35-yard line before being knocked out of bounds, but pops right back up. A pickup of 5 yards, and again, that's considered a pass play. Make up 4 because they put him out at the 34-yard line. That's why it's a safe play, because if the receiver drops it, it's an incomplete pass, not a fumble. Start empty backfield once again. It was Heinzman that came in motion from the top of your screen. And they'll do it again. This time he goes behind Stokes and lines up at running back. And they just got Lakeside to jump. I say this on Friday nights, but as soon as you jump in that neutral zone, it's a dead ball. You don't have to make contact, can't get back. And now it's going to be 2nd down and 1. And you do that not just to get the 5 yards. You do that if you feel like they're being overly aggressive and just coming after you. And you try to combat that by picking up an easy 5 yards. Heinzman will get the carry here. Stiff arm in the backfield, but he's going to lose 4 yards on the play back at the 35. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Whirlwinds. They mark it at the 36. Again, Russellville going into the stiff breeze, and it's been that way all night. The rain's kind of off and on, but it's been steady here. Just very light mist, but just enough to get your umbrellas and your ponchos out. But not to get soaked. There's some people without any, not even a hat on. So just a little mist right now. 3rd down. Stokes rolling out to his left. Does he have an opening? He's trying to get the corner. He's got the 1st down and more. He's at midfield into territory of Lakeside before getting a 1st down. They say he stepped out there around the 44-yard line. A good job there on the block by Parker Jackson. He had a chance to actually do a crackback block and didn't. That would have negated a big gain. So smart play there by holding up. And they give him the 44-yard line, a big 3rd down conversion there for the Whirlwinds. Because you don't want to kick the ball immediately back. You got to answer. And at the very least, if you don't score, you keep the ball for a while. Keep your defense off the field. But now you're thinking touchdown, trying to answer. 3 receivers there to the right side. Getting everybody set. I'll give it to Heinzman here, and not much doing, but he did a really good job to not lose 3 yards. He gets to the 45, I think is where they're going to put him down. And 2nd down, 11 coming. We have a wild bunch underneath us. Got to monitor that, make sure there's nothing bad said that we have to mute the microphone. Back to pass, Stokes. And he overthrows his intended wide receiver on that far side. Was that going for White? No, it's Ford Carter. 36 out there. 3rd and 11. And Russellville may be thinking 4-down territory here. There's a blitz coming. High snap. Stokes backpedaling, trying to get some space here. Throws it. He's got a man wide open. That's Parker Jackson, and he's into the end zone for the score. 45 yards. And they came out with an all-out blitz. And they say when you blitz like that, somebody's going to be playing their fight song. Either you with a big sack or the other team with the score, and it goes for Russellville with the score. Parker Jackson on the 45-yard reception from Lucas Stokes. And looks like a busted play, but no. Stokes going to take it in for 2 points, and we're all tied at 8. Whirlwinds tie the game on a 45-yard touchdown pass. Stokes carries it in for the 2-point conversion. We're all tied at 8. 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. or Whirlwinds answer on their first offensive possession. And this one won't count. Offsides against Russellville, so we'll kick it again. What that means is somebody got in front of the 40 there before the ball was kicked by Waldron.
Been asked to announce, ladies and gentlemen, that starting at the concession stand right now, you can get 2 slices of pizza for the price of 1. 2 slices of pizza for the price of 1. That's going to be perfect coming up during halftime. So make sure to go to the concession stand and get that right now.
All right, we'll do it again here. After the offside penalty, Russellville just out in front of the kicker. They're well behind this time. This is going to be fielded at the 24-yard line. Across the 35, puts a hand down to stay up. Picks up an extra 8 yards or so in doing so, and they're going to stop the clock with 3 seconds left. It should run out before they're allowed to snap it because of the change of possession here. They get the football switched out. They gave him the 46-yard line. They didn't wind the clock. There we go. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. We're tied 8-8. When we come back, Lakeside will have it to start their second drive of the game. Whirlwinds 8, Lakeside 8.
And that's the end of the first.
All right, we start the second quarter. This will be the first play of the second drive for Lakeside. Stacked wide receivers over here. Running short side of the field. Well, the defensive back, the safety over there, outside linebacker, got off their blocks really well and only allowing a yard gain on that. And they're going to mark him short of everything, so any positive yards. It'll be second down and 10. You don't want to lose outside contain, but you also want to get off your blocks, and Russellville did a very good job there. Tebow play here. They'll get into Whirlwind territory and bring up third down and 4 as they're going to give him the 48. They like that play, and they've gone to it on back-to-back plays, so we might see it again here. And now we have a timeout called by the Whirlwinds.
On the field.
Russell saw something they probably didn't like there. Maybe they recognize some sort of alignment. 3rd down and 4. Wonder if Lakeside will try to draw us off sides here. They did that in the 8th grade game. Maybe initially trying to draw them off sides to get the cheap first down. Nope, it's going to be the Tebow play, and he plows forward for a first down. At the 44-yard line.
Not after the first down for Lakeside. First down and 10. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line.
I think they've only thrown one pass, and that was the screen pass. They have run a lot. Inside zone trap, quarterback draw. Even trying to run out of the spread like that, really trying to spread the Whirlwinds out. They get a yard there, 2nd and 9 coming. Here, no S back, at least 2 wides, wide receivers at each side. Just I say that, there's your pass play, and they gave them a cushion there, and they were able to pick up some yards, bring up 3rd and short.
Kaplan Eccles on the catch for Lakeside. Cody Mendoza on the stop.
Russell not one to get beat deep.
3rd down.
About 2.5 yards, what they need for a first down. Quarterback keeps it. He's got the first down to the 30.
Dallas Heck on the carry for Lakeside. That's enough for first down and 10 for Lakeside. Ball spotted. The 31-yard line.
Just the 2nd drive of the game for the Rams. Bobbled snap there. Double move. He's got a man open, but he overshot him. I don't know if you saw that top of the screen. The wide receiver stopped on like a little hitch and then spun out of it. Got a little bit of distance there, but unable to make a connection. Russell had a couple guys in the area, but second down and 10. They're giving Russell, boy, it's a really good stop because it's going to put him in 3rd and long. Kind of surprised that they threw it on first down because they've had so much success running the football. But the fact that we can stop them there makes it 3rd and long. So, and they've been really good about converting those 3rd down conversions. And you know, they may be thinking, hey, this is 4-down territory, so they can do that. But boy, it'd be good if we could get a big loss or just even a stop for no gain here. Having said that, because of that, I think there's a chance they may run here, run the football, or run a hitch play. They got empty backfield with 4 receivers to this left side. Now he's going to roll, look back. The lefty throws it underneath, screen, pass there, and they got the first down, breaking a tackle, and he gets in the red zone to the 10. Almost like a throwback there as he rolled to his left and threw it back towards the right. Designed to go that way. They get the first down. Quarterback keeper off the right side, and he's wrestled down there at the 5. Second goal coming.
On the carry for Lakeside. On the stop for the Whirlwinds. Number 10, Dawson Hobson will bring up second down and goal.
We're all tied. Lakeside definitely winning time possession. This is their second drive. Russellville just with one drive. Play clock at 28. No, they can't. They can do that. They just got to get set. You can have two guys moving, but you can't do it and snap the ball. They both have to get set, not just one of them. So they both got set there. You could tell they were confused there. And third and goal there as Russell had to stop. I think that you could tell the way they looked at each other. They were thinking, oh, we're about to get flagged. Nope, you can do that. But you have two guys moving. They both get set before the snap, and they did. Third and goal at the 2-yard line. They'll run to this side, and they'll get into the end zone.
Touchdown, Lakeside.
14-8. Russ will have to go to their 2-minute offense if they want to put one in the end zone. You'd love to eat up all the time because Russell will get the ball to start the second half. They have lived in this first half between the tackles. More quarterback running than anything else. This one's going to roll out. It looked like they were looking for maybe a jump pass. He throws it right-handed and incomplete. Different quarterback. That's why he threw it right-handed. Because Dallas, their regular quarterback, is lefty. Well, that's big because now touchdown two-point conversion gives you the lead. So Russell 2:20 and all three. I'm sorry, 2 timeouts because they used one on defense. That's right. This will be the Whirlwinds' second possession on offense. So that's what we talked a little bit about in the 8th grade game, about these junior high games, because the way the clock moves so much, you can have barely any possessions, it feels like. But, of course, the Whirlwinds would like to score, even if they have to score quickly. But the best thing is if they could score and eat up almost all the clock, not giving Lakeside any chance to score again. Whirlwinds juggling that one. It's a live ball picked up at the 30 there. Heinzman, he's got some opening here on the right side. A flag coming in. This is going to be on the Whirlwinds. Heinzman continuing to go, and he's going to go all the way into the end zone for the score. We'll see if it holds. Got a flag back at the 46-yard line of the Whirlwinds, and I'm afraid this may be coming back. Saw that flag fly, and it is a holding against the Whirlwinds. Just had a feeling that it was going to be on us. Most of the time that happens there. So Heinzman gets credit to the return to the 47, and then a 10-yard penalty from there. So they'll put it down at the 37, and that's where Russellville will start this drive. That's okay. We want to see our offense on the field anyway.
First and 10, Russellville.
I really got to watch the clock in this situation, and Russellville just moved. So the clock only stops to get out of bounds or incomplete passes or timeouts. So Going the wrong direction here. 1st and 15. So they had the 70-yard kickoff return for a touchdown negated because of a penalty. There's the give. Inside zone there. Flag down here.
Luis Perez on the carry. There's a flag on the play.
Luis Perez. And I believe we're going back again. So a holding penalty negated a touchdown. And then the next play, Russellville gets flagged for false start. And then the next play, a holding against the Whirlwinds. So 3 consecutive penalties. Goodness gracious. The first one very costly because it negated the touchdown, but still first down. But goodness gracious, we're back at the 26-yard line. So 1st and 21. Stokes back to pass. Screen pass to Heinzman. He's going to be caught from behind at the 34-yard line. Checking to see if we're using our timeouts. He's going to save them. So 2nd down. Had 1st and 21. Move now to 2nd down and about 14. So 7 yards on the pickup. Clock rolling. Hey, it just takes one play to break one. 3 receivers here to this bottom side of your screen. Stokes will hand this one off to Heinzman. Got some room there. Now lower his shoulder, get to the 37. Clock continues to roll here. 3rd down. I think Russell may be using their timeouts if they pick up the 1st down here.
3rd down. Whirlwinds.
Need the 47 for a 1st down. Stokes in trouble, and he's going to be dropped back inside the 30. And now Lakeside going to use a timeout with 28 seconds left. They want to force the Whirlwinds to punt the football.
Lucas Stokes has
And maybe get 1 or 2 plays here.
4th down. Whirlwinds.
And Lakeside thinking, hey, we could get a punt return. We could get time for a couple plays. You can see why the Whirlwinds weren't using their timeouts. Usually you get that first down on the drive, and that's when you start going into that mode. You're trying to put 40 seconds left. I think that's what they're saying, or 30 seconds. See somebody on the, I think that's Coach Correa down there. But, yep, okay, they put 30 seconds. They got it. Before walkie-talkies, that's what you do. You walk out on the field, and Stokes going to be the punter. They do have a man back. He's just barely in Lakeside territory. Oh, and it snapped over his head. Stokes going to fall on it back at the 5, and this has been a disaster on this. I mean, Russellville had a kickoff return for a touchdown that seemingly would have tied the game. It gets called back due to a holding penalty. The next 2 plays are penalties on the Cyclones, and then when they punt it away, the snap goes over the head of Stokes, and now you're feeling okay because you're going to get the ball to start the second half only down 1 score. If Russellville's going to be down 1 score, they got some work to do because Lakeside could probably have as many as 3 plays here with 2 timeouts. And the Whirlwinds, I think, going to use a timeout here. Probably a good timeout used here to kind of settle their team down a little bit. But, yeah, Lakeside does not have to worry about the clock because they can stop it with the remaining 2 timeouts. So they can run the football here. I would be surprised if they threw it, to be honest with you. They've had a lot of success running the football here in this first half. So is kind of a bummer here. Again, you're thinking we're tied, but again, we saw the flag come out during the run, so we figured it was coming back. But then the next two plays, you get flags and just go in the wrong direction, and then the snap over the punter's head. But the defense could really help out here if they could stiffen up right here, maybe take the ball away. And I'm sure that's what Coach Cawthorn is talking to him about. Say, hey, settle down. We got to focus. Forget about what's happened. We got to focus on this right here. Lakeside with 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
After the timeout, 1st down and goal, Lakeside.
They may throw it, but I'll be surprised. They've been running quarterback keepers from inside the red zone. They're going to keep it here, trying to bounce this one outside and sticks it in the end zone. Did he get in? He did.
Touchdown, Lakeside.
Takes touchdown for Hot Springs Lakeside. 22 seconds is what they have on the clock. Makes it 20-8. I'll go for a 2-point play here. They're 1 for 2 on 2-point conversions. Again, it's just been that, I call it the Tebow play. It's Tim Tebow just running the football, looking for the opening, and that's what they get there. 2-point conversion is good. Russellville with 22 seconds left. Maybe they could get a big return here. We'll see if Lakeside wants to kick it deep and give Heinzman another chance to return one. Russellville trailing 22-8. Lakeside going to kick the ball away again. The wind's still in their face. Russell's deepest man is back at the 15-yard line. They're going to kick this one short, and Russell's going to let it go out of bounds. Smart play. You get options when you do this. You can always move them back 5 yards, make them kick it over. You can kick it where it went out of bounds.
Flag on the play, illegal procedure against the kicking team.
Or you can get it at the 40, I believe. You're going to mark it from the spot. I'll put it at the 35. I said 40, 35. The clock's going to start on the change of possession normally, but with a flag, I'm not sure if it does. Watch the man in the white hat. If he winds his arm, yep, he does. So the clock's starting.
1st down, Russellville.
And Russellville moved there. Goodness gracious. We're on worst enemy right now.
False start. Russellville will make it 1st down.
So the clock again will start
for the Whirlwinds.
On the refs winding the clock. Russellville just probably looking for maybe something to break a long run here, because I don't think they're stopping the clock here. Trying to wind the clock. Still stuck at 13. There we go. Is Russellville going to get a snap off? They're not going to. So the Whirlwinds don't get a snap off. We've come to the end of the first half. Russellville trailing 22-8.
22, Russellville 8. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, direct your attention to the center of the field for the Russellville Junior High Cheerleaders. Just let me know when you're ready for the music. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, your Whirlwind cheerleaders. Here we go. Let's do it.
There's your junior high cheerleaders. We got the dance team coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Russellville Junior High cheerleaders. And now, fans, if you will, please make your direct your attention to the center of the field for your Russellville Junior High dance team. Dance team, let me know when you're ready.
There's your Whirlwind dance team. They performed at halftime of the 8th grade game. The band was never going to perform tonight, but they decided not to be in the stands because of the rain. It's been off and on all night. But I think they were going to wait until the next home game before they did their halftime performance. Once again, Whirlwinds are off next week, and it's going to be a while before they're back here at home. I think it's October before they have their next home game. Was supposed to play, well, they adjusted their schedule last week because of the high school game moving their Friday night game against Greenbrier to Thursday. So it's kind of been hit and miss with the Whirlwinds. But good chance to see them here tonight. Good chance to see the Spirit Squads and cheer team. And again, next home game for Russell Whirlwinds will be in October. The Cyclones will open tomorrow night against Sylvan Hills, their home opener. They've been on the road the first 2 games, and Sylvan Hills struggling this year. They've lost 12 games in a row. They lost all 10 last year, They had won their last game the year before, so lost all 10 last year, and they're 0-2 on this season. Their head coach was their offensive coordinator when they were going to the playoffs and making the quarterfinals, semifinals. He took over as head coach and changed the offense up a little bit. He's a Sylvan Hills graduate. He's bringing his Bears in here to face the Cyclones, and it's the 14th meeting between the two schools. Russellville holds a very narrow edge. They're 7-6 all time against Sylvan Hills, but the last 3 times have been in the playoffs, and Russellville, their last win was way back in 1994, and that was Phil Collins was the head coach back then. We're going to highlight that tomorrow night in our Cyclone History segment. But if you can't make it to the game, we'll be on the radio and here on Cyclone Booth at 6:30 for our pregame show, 7 o'clock kickoff. And if you are listening on the radio, remember, we got that going at 6:30, but we also have the scoreboard show, high school scoreboard show from 10 o'clock all the way till midnight with Rex Nelson, the voice of the OBU Tigers, hosting that show. All that tomorrow night. Friday night football finally coming to Cyclone Stadium here for this season as Russellville hosts Sylvan Hills. We're about 9 minutes away from the second half. We're going to step aside and wait for closer to time before we come back to you. The Whirlwinds trailing Lakeside 22-8.
believe in supporting our local community. It's an important fundamental part of what we do as a local business. By supporting the community events, churches, local schools, sports, we contribute to the growth and well-being of our community. We believe in the growth of all our youth and the significance of faith-based organizations and their impact on our lives and the communities within. We at Phil Auto Place prioritize building relationships based on trust and integrity.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees who enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our community. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And fans, we want to say a big thank you to Tyson, Centennial Bank, and Phil Wright Autoplex for sponsoring this and every single game here at Cyclone Stadium. That's Centennial Bank, Tyson, and Phil Wright Autoplex.
All right, a couple minutes before we start the second half. However, don't see the officials. Okay, they're at the north end zone. The Whirlwinds still in the indoor facility. Lakeside is on the south end zone. If you missed the end of the first half, the Whirlwinds had trailed 14-8. Had Lakeside kicking off to them, ran it back for a touchdown, but it was called back due to a holding penalty. The next two plays were penalties. Russell was moving in the wrong direction, and a bad snap on the punt actually gave Lakeside the ball at the Whirlwind 5-yard line. So what seemed like a tie game with us going for two really flipped around and ended up being Lakeside going up by 2 scores. And so the Whirlwinds, good news, will get the ball to start the second half. They need to score and then figure out how to stop this Lakeside offense that has been mainly run-dominated here. They've had 3 completed passes, a screen to the side, a underneath screen, and a little push route that end up with an 8-yard gain. They did take 1 shot downfield. It was incomplete on a double move. It was a little bit open, but you really had to drop it in there, and the quarterback overthrew him. Well, Lakeside's ready. You see the Whirlwind's still over there in the indoor. They're just now coming out, the officials over here. And Friday night, usually you come out and then they give you 3 more minutes to loosen up. I don't know if they're going to do that here. Russell late coming out of the tunnel. I don't know if they're going to give more time or not. They had a 15-minute halftime. And I see the man in the white hat. He's saying 3 minutes. So, yeah, and then wind the clock. So Lakeside may be miffed a little bit because they're loosened up and ready to go. And I think their coach is probably coming out to say something about it. He's complaining about something. Lakeside easily won the 8th grade game 38-0. And Russell not lining up in the end zone to get loosened up. They're going to go straight over to the sideline. And again, Russell will have the ball to start the second half.
The legendary Mickey Duval will be on the call for the Cyclones, taking on Sylvan Hills. It's the senior.
We get to decide if we want the ball or not. We'll select the receive, and then Lakeside gets to pick if they want which direction they want to go. So the fact that they're going into the wind, they selected that, means that they're going to get the wind to start the fourth quarter. And so does mean they'll kick into the wind here. I don't know if they're going to – we're going to stop our clock. They still have minute 15 showing on the game clock. So we can all be ready, but they don't have the clock. Now they got 80 minutes, so we're going to have to wait for a minute. All right, now they got it fixed. There we go. That didn't take very long at all. They're going to squib kick this one, and Russell's going to fall on it. I tell you, they have to feel very fortunate that that touchdown by Heinzman on the kickoff return was called back, and they're not even going to kick it anywhere to him or deep or let Russellville get any kind of chance to return it again. That's what they did the last kickoff. They do this one here. And Russellville will have it at the 38-yard line.
The ball will be spotted at the 38-yard line. First down and 10 for the Whirlwinds.
Russellville's lone scores a 45-yard touchdown pass from Lucas Stokes to Parker Jackson. They run the option play on the far side, and Heinzman is going to be taken down. Might have picked up one on the play.
Gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
I don't know if that's a busted player, just designed that way. It looked like he was doing a fake handoff and then ran the option. They say no gain. They put him down back at the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10. Jackson, who caught that touchdown pass, is at the bottom of your screen here, the lone wide receiver. They have 3 wide outs on the short side of the field. Again, this time to the right side, and he's going to be wrapped up.
Stokes on the carry. Short gain of about a yard.
So not much doing on the first 2 plays for the Whirlwinds. For some reason, they stopped the clock. With 7:09 left. I'm not sure what had happened, if there's an injury or what, but we're stuck on 7:09, so we're going to hold it here. Look at the man in the white hat. The play clock is stuck at 25, too. I wonder if it's some sort of malfunction. Stokes having to roll out. He's got some room over here. He got a lot of room. He picks up the first down as he gets into Lakeside territory. Looked like he gave a little bit of a pump fake. I think just to freeze the wideouts the safeties. I don't think that was a design run, but maybe it was. It's a big positive play for the Whirlwinds, though.
First down and 10. All spotted at the 43.
2 backs in the backfield. Max protect. He's going to take a shot and overshoots his man. Was going for Heinzman there inside the 20.
Stokes pass, ball is incomplete. Second down and 10.
Second down and 10 at the Ram 42. Pistol formation here. Give a little bit of an opening. Russell will get to the 39-yard line. I think that was Luis Perez. Pick up a 3. Third down and 7.
2 yards. It's going to bring up third down and 7 for the Whirlwinds.
Heinzman floats out, but they're going to throw across the middle. Completed pass there to Jackson. He's got it and has enough for the first down. A flag coming in, probably defensive pass interference, which will be negated. So they'll take the first down pass play. Great catch there by Parker Jackson. And Russellville will have it at the 22-yard line. Yeah, that play, that flag declined. Almost seems like a waste of a flag. You have that happen when it's an incomplete pass or something. What a catch there by Jackson. Stokes back to pass here. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to take another shot, and this is incomplete. There's your pass interference. That comes in. 2 different people saw that one. All right. That was on the front side and the back side. So there's your 15-yard penalty. And put us first and goal here with 6 minutes left. Russellville down 2 scores, but first drive of the second half. This one big if they can put this one in the end zone. First and goal from the 7. Stokes pulled it from Heinzman. Everybody thought Talon had it. And Stokes inside the 1. Heinzman was tackled by 2 defenders, and the only problem is he didn't have the ball. Good read there by Lucas to read that end there and pull it. And Russellville looking at second goal from inside the 1, and not a lot of teams do this. They're going under center. I like this. I like going under center when you're at the 2 or 1 yard line. An easy push to the end zone there on the quarterback draw. Here with 5:32 left to play in the third, and Russellville down by 8. And see if they go for a 2-point conversion here. Nope, they're going to try to kick it. Stokes will be the holder. Ashton Waldron trying to put this one through. It's up and he missed it left. 22-18, the Whirlwinds score, but they're still down, but by 8. Now we need a defensive stop, but plenty of time left in this game. 5:32 left to play here in the third. Whirlwind's going to kick off here, trailing by 8. Lakeside about 12 yards off the ball. They're allowed to get 10. So he'll be caught at the 21. They got some room here on the side. The Pack kind of moves out of bounds here, but a big return there by Lakeside, getting deep into Whirlwind territory at the 44.
Past the midfield stripe is where Lakeside will set up first down and 10.
Get to the 44-yard line. Lakeside will take over there. The clock could be against us even more so if Lakeside really can milk it like they did in that first half. Quarterback keeper there, big yards here on first down. They'll give him 5 to the 39-yard line.
Second down, Lakeside.
They've switched quarterbacks in and out a little bit. So Dallas Kirk, lefty, empty backfield, and he's going to keep it. I call that because that's what they've done. Anytime they've gone empty backfield, it's been a quarterback draw, and they'll get to the 31, enough for the first down, so they'll stop the clock to move the chains.
First down and 10 after the run for Lakeside. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line.
Handoff here. We step back inside. They'll get pushed back at the 30, so a couple of yards on the pickup, and Russellville had set that edge there, but the quarterback able to step back in. Boy, that didn't give many yards at all. I thought he got inside the 30. They'll put 31. That's fine with us. Second down and 10. Russellville blitzing up the middle. Quarterback going to keep it and not much doing. Whirlwinds blitzing on the last 2 plays, and they've made the right calls, being able to hold them 2 carries for a yard there on first and second down here, bringing up third down and 9. Last time they had third and long, they rolled left, threw back right on a setup screen and got down in the red zone and almost this area. We'll see what they call here. Hard count not there. Russellville not moving on that defensive front. And they're going to call timeout. 3:03 left to play here, just in the third, and Lakeside using a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Lakeside tried that hard count and then ran the clock down a little bit and ended up calling a timeout. They have 2 left.
After the timeout,
But just 3:03 left in the third, and third down and 9. Empty backfield here. Will this be the first time they throw out of it? No, it's going to be a quarterback draw. Big hole there. Russell going to stop him short of the first down, but it'll be 4th down and 5. So we'll see.
Dallas Heck with the keeper and stopped with abruption at the 25-yard line.
He got to the 26-yard line, 4th down and 5, and they have not tried any kind of kicking game here. So you figure they probably knew they were going to go for it on 4th down. Eight seconds on the play clock. They may be using a timeout here. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And get this one off. A bad snap there. Russellville coming with it all out. They're going to throw this one straight up in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Well, if we got to pick that one off, we're going the distance, but we'll take it. Bad snap. I really thought that they might be calling the timeout. I don't know if they got that one off in time or not. It was very close, but it works right into Russellville. Russellville's hands there perfectly because you stopped them. That's all it needed. So Whirlwind's going to take over on the turnover on downs. But that bad snap, and you could see it as soon as a bad snap happened, it was a jailbreak. Russellville just came after, and I tell you, just threw it it got tipped it up in the air. If we could have picked that off, there was nobody between us and the goal line, but that's okay. We got the ball down 1 score. And now we have a flag before we sideline warning. That's big because I think we actually had 12 men on the field. So a sideline warning on Lakeside. So we were lucky. Might have been a little lucky there that they got the flag. But I don't think we huddled, but I know we had 12 men on the field, but we ran one off before the snap. So
1st down and 10. Whirlwinds.
Pistol formation, and we just got them to jump.
There's a flag on the play.
Again, you could tell they were coming with a blitz too. So again, when they're overly aggressive, you can do that, and it does 2 things. First of all, it stops you from having to face a blitz, but it also makes it the way maybe they're not as eager off the snap if they know you're going to do that. Whirlwind's going to snap it here. Run it left side, and they'll pick up 4, maybe 5, depending on the spot. It is. Ford Carter gets the 1st down there on 1st and 5. He picks up the 1st down. So stop the clock to set the chain. So we're going to fix it now. And ball at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Whirlwinds. Double tight end set. Rolling out after play action is Stokes. Throwing across the middle, and it's tipped and incomplete underneath there. Very close. I think he was trying to go downfield to Ashton Waldron.
2nd down and 10 for Russell.
Second down and 10 for Russellville. A lot of cushion on this bottom side here. Stokes looks right, back left, nothing there. Is he going to tuck it and run? He is, right at the middle. He's going to take a hard hit there at the 40 and get a couple more yards to the 42. Pops right back up. And we have a flag back at the 33-yard line.
There's a flag on the play.
It's against us. Holding. A lot of penalties against the Whirlwinds here. We're running the clock because they're continuing to run the clock here, and I think it's just a mistake. I can hear the coaches, our coaches next door saying, why is the clock running? And it should have been stopped with about 1:22 left. It should be about 1:22. They finally stop it. The coach next to me, I think it's Coach Tucker, was talking to his coaches down there and saying, hey, we got to put some time back on the clock here because it stopped with a penalty. And I believe it should be 1:22. We'll see how much time. In 1:19, it's tough to see. I know it's going to be more than 1 minute. We'll see. 1:18. That's a lot better than 58 seconds left. Kudos to Coach Tuck for catching that. He was in the booth right next to us and say, why is the clock running? Now what do we got going on? Well, we just can't get out of our own way. Another penalty against Russell. Did we move? Yeah, we moved, I guess. So 2nd down and 20. Back-to-back 5-yard penalties.
After the official correction, 2nd down and very long for the Whirlwinds.
2nd and 20 for RJHS. Hand off, and Luis can't get the edge. Oh, they let go because of the horse collar tackle. They grabbed him, though. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. And we have another flag. They grabbed his horse collar. It doesn't matter if you take him to the ground or not. They grabbed it and then let go. So this will be tacked on at the end of the run by Luis Perez. You can't grab it at all. It doesn't matter if you tackled him. He slowed him up with it. And so we'll tack this on at the end of his 6-yard run. Still be 2nd down, but instead of 2nd 20, it's going to be 2nd and about 1. That's much more manageable. And then we're going to reset it back to 109. Whirlwinds really kind of look discombobulated a little bit. Trying to get the right personnel on there. 8 seconds to snap it. 4 seconds. They're going to hand it off here on 2nd down and 1, and they'll get the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 1 coming.
Luis Perez on the carry for the Whirlwinds gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The wind at our back has completely died down. Look at the American flag. It's limp there in the south end zone right next to Cyclone Hill. Type formation here. Under center, this is how they score the touchdown. We may be looking at a quarterback sneak with Stokes. We'll see. Yeah, quarterback sneak it. Gets the big push. Still on his feet. He's got the 1st down and more. Needed 1. He gets 9.
Whirlwinds complete the brotherly shove, and it will result.
And that's going to be to the 46-yard line. Going to wind the clock here if they'll start it. They're trying to wind the clock. There we go. First and 10. Might get this one off. Nope, they don't. We'll head to the 4th quarter. Whirlwinds trailing, but they have the ball at the 46-yard line of Lakeside. 1st and 10 coming.
14. And fans, we want to remind you, a big thank you to Bill Wright Autoplex, Centennial Bank, and Tyson Foods for being our game day sponsors. That's Bill Wright Autoplex, Centennial Bank, and Tyson Foods.
Starting the 4th quarter, the Whirlwinds trailing by 1 possession, or I say 1 score, and on this possession trying to get down there and tie it up. Whirlwinds have actually had more problems shooting themselves in the foot with penalties than the Lakeside defense has given them issues. We'll run this one left side with Carter, and he's tripped up there just shy of the line of scrimmage. Lost maybe about a half yard. 2nd and 10 coming. Whirlwind defense stopping Lakeside on downs to give us this chance. It was 22-8 at the half. Rolling out after the play action, Stokes throwing across the middle. It's incomplete. That'll stop the clock there with 7:22 left. Trying to go to Ashton Waldron, number 3. Clock is stopped. Play clock at 22. So the Whirlwinds plenty of time. They're going to bring on Bryson White, number 13. Luis Perez back in. Heinzman, the wide receiver, here on this side.
3rd and 10. Ball at 46.
And play clock at 0. We got to delay a game.
Whistle and a flag on the play. Call will be against Russellville.
Delay a game penalty puts us back at the 49, our side of the 50. So 3rd down and 15. And Russell will need the 36-yard line of Lakeside to get a first down. Stokes pulls it, keeps it himself, and he's, boy, just getting some help from his teammates. And he's taller than everybody. I mean, he just runs in there. You can see him because he's sticking up above everybody, and he gets inside the 40. They're going to put him down at the 40. Be 4th down and 4. Clock rolling. Whirlwinds looking at 4th down and 4. Obviously going to go for it here. Rolling out. Nothing there. He's going to bobble it. He's got to chunk it, and he does, but no chance. He had to throw it. Stokes had to throw it. It's his only chance. And just nothing there when he rolled to that short side of the field, and we have some extra issues going on. We actually caught the corner of it. Didn't see it. Don't see a flag. I don't know what happened, to be honest with you. I think the officials weren't over there. They're trying to get the ball spotted on the change of possession here. But Stokes rolling out to his left. There was nobody open, and he was just trying to reverse his field, pick up some yards, and then once he got grabbed, he had to throw it. You got to give your guys a chance, and just couldn't get enough on it being yanked down there. And so we need the defense come up big here. They stopped Lakeside on downs, but we need something quick here. And look, we're going to blitz up the middle, and going to stop them about a yard gain. So 2nd down and 9. Lakeside would like to milk some of that clock, I'm sure.
2-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 8 for the Rams.
Lakeside going to take their time. This is why it's tough. If they get a first down, they're going to keep milking it as far down as they can. The play clock at 17 right now. They break the huddle. It's at 12. It's down to 7 seconds. Oh, drop the football. It's loose. They're going to cover it back there inside the 35. Boy, if we could have just pounced on that one, I can see him trying to pick it up. That turf is wet. It's been raining off and on. It's started a little misting there. Some of the umbrellas are back up. 3rd down and long. Clock rolling. They need the 50-yard line to get a first down, so 3rd down and 17. And play clock at 25, so they're going to milk this all the way down. They can go all the way down to, what, about 4:40, a little less than that, before they have to snap it. We'll see what they want to do here. Empty backfield. And all night this has been a quarterback draw. We'll see if they do that here. No, they're actually going to pass out of it. Plenty of time. He's going to throw it deep down the field, and it's complete. He's got the first down. Oh, my goodness. Complete for the first down, converting a 3rd and 17. And they get the ball into Whirlwind territory, and they get a fresh set of downs and can milk it even further down. That one hurt. That one hurt. At the 36-yard line now you're thinking it's almost got to be a turnover. Even if you stop them on downs here, they're going to eat up about 3 minutes of the clock. And
First down and 10. Lakeside.
Play clock at 4 seconds. Well, they went to that so many times, and it was a quarterback draw in that formation all night. And then had it set up where they finally threw it out of that formation on 3rd and 17. Second down and 8 at the 34. But, I mean, you want to tackle the guy, but if you can hold him up, don't be surprised you see some of the Whirlwinds players coming in trying to strip it. And Russell had that touchdown call back due to penalty. They've had a lot of penalties at bad times tonight. Direct snap there to Dallas Kirk, and slips forward. He's got the first down inside the 25.
Dallas Heck on the keeper out of the backfield. It's enough for a Lakeside
at the 24.
Ball spotted at the 24-yard line.
He's got the clock reset to play clock to 40 seconds, so it's going to be a while before they break the huddle. Lakeside just playing keep away here. Play clock at 16. Empty backfield, 5 wideouts. Stood him up. He'll pick up about 6 yards on the play. And the Whirlwind's going to use a timeout. Stop the clock here with 2:27 left.
Timeout on the field.
Using the timeout, stop the clock. Second down and 5. Forcing them to have to, can't milk any more timeout. Might see another timeout here. But they're going to get the first down and get inside the 10.
Dallas Heck on the carry will travel inside the 10-yard line. First down and goal.
And we'll stop the clock just enough to set the chains. Really no change since it's first and goal. And so we'll see if Russellville wants to take another timeout. If they're going to run the clock, they're going to run it. First and goal at the 7-yard line. 15 seconds on the play clock. They're going to keep it on the ground. Angle towards that sideline there, that pylon, and they get in for the score. Probably the nail in the coffin right there. Some missed opportunities for the Whirlwinds. They give up the touchdown here, down 2 scores, 28-14.
We would like to ask you to please start making arrangements for your rides home. Please start calling parents, guardians, whomever it is that you're getting rides from.
And they're going to go for 2 here.
Now.
I think they keep it on the ground again here. Yeah, they're going to run it left side, and they do get in. On the far side, signaled 30-14, our score. This will be tough for the kids to take. They just feel like they, nothing against Lakeside, but they beat themselves is what they're going to feel like, I'm sure, with some penalties. But got plenty of football left this season. Once again, here on Cyclone Booth, we'll have a pregame tomorrow night at 6:30. It'll be here on Cyclone Booth and also on KCJC FM 102.3. And kickoff at 7 o'clock as the Cyclones hosting Sylvan Hills. You can catch us always on the radio on Cyclone Booth, also on the EAB app. It's free on your phone. Even if you watch us on Cyclone Booth, I'd love it if you watch us here and subscribe and all that so we can drive up our numbers. But that EAB app is good if you like high school football, college football, because you're able to watch Tech, Arkansas State, and a bunch of other. I always kind of like checking in on high schools, especially next week when we're off. Cyclones will have an off week. I like checking in on different games. I'll kick this one deep. Russell picking it up at 24-yard line. That's Stokes. Takes a pretty good lick, delivers one himself, gets to the 35-yard line.
Russellville will take the ball around the 35-yard line. First down and 10.
Whirlwinds at their own 35-yard line. Let's try to score on this drive. They're not facing the wind. It's died down late third quarter. Stokes back to pass, looking short side of the field, and it's in and out of the hands of the receiver. Heinzman over on that far side. Clock stopped, minute 19 left. Stokes again looking short side. No, he's going to take a shot. He's got a man open and could not connect with Heinzman there. Minute 17 left.
Pass incomplete.
I think they might have forgot to start it there.
It will bring up third down.
Third down and 10. Stokes going to buy some time. Throw across the middle, tipped and incomplete. Fourth down and 10. Stokes bought him some time rolling out of the pocket there. And you can throw it back across if you set your feet like that, which he did. But now do you take a shot or do you go for that 45-yard line where you need the first down? Waldron, Heinzman over on that far side. It looks like Heinzman's going to line up in the backfield. .13 seconds on the play clock. 4th and 10. You got a screen set up. Heinzman's got it, got some space, got to get the 45. He wants the first down. And he'll be tackled at the 42. Out of bounds, so about 3 yards shy. So Russellville turning it over on downs. That'll do it. 30-14 here. We've got under a minute to go, and Lakeside can take a knee. Probably, maybe one will do it because they start the clock on change of possession in junior high football. So maybe just one knee. I don't know if they coach that. A lot of junior highs don't do the victory formation, so they may just hand it off. We'll see. Trying to wind the clock there. There we go. Yeah, they are going to take a knee here. They have a player back. They could have. They take their time spotting it, and boy, they got the clock, the play clock, and the game clock synced perfectly. I was saying they should have taken a little bit extra time, but because they didn't, yeah, it's about a half second. I think they. Okay, they don't have to snap it. It's a half second the other way. So, but they're going to. They're going to. It's close enough. And now it'll be official. Whirlwind's going to lose this one. 30-14. 8th grade lost 38-0. 9th grade ends up losing 30-14. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Once again, Cyclone football tomorrow night as the Cyclones will host Sylvan Hills. Russellville 1-1 on the season. Their first home game tomorrow night, 6:30. Your pregame show 7 o'clock right here for kickoff on Cyclone Booth. Thank you for joining us. This has been a presentation of the AB Sports Network and Cyclone Booth, your home for Cyclone sports all season long.
Again, your final score, Lakeside 30, Russellville 14. Have a wonderful night, everyone.